Everyone, look on the screen. What is that? Is that art? Oh, what is that? Looks like a gunshot. Let's take a look at this news clip. This is going to be part A, okay? Then please stick around, if you will, for part B, which will be a separate video for the commentary. Check it out.
Like all-out warfare. That's how people describe the gunfire at an apartment complex in Aurora last night.
Now, people say they were ducking at the complex, which some say needs to be shut down because of violations there. Fox 31 reporter Vicente Arenas today getting a closer look at some surveillance video showing an armed gunman. Vicente is joining us live now from Aurora with more on this story. Vicente.
Erica, that video was downright chilling. We're not going to be able to show that on television, but I also want to let the viewers know that we have just gotten some new information from the Aurora Police Department saying that a regional effort has now been started to target crime involving migrant communities. This is a big deal because for quite some time now, we've been hearing about the violence taking place in the migrant communities. This task force is going to target a specific Venezuelan gang that is known to not only be here in Denver, but in other cities across the country. Now, we are still not sure exactly what happened at this apartment complex, but what happened last night was downright ferocious with all that gunfire.
Car after car hit by gunfire, shattered glass, police tape surrounding a large crime scene that was still being investigated at an apartment complex more than 12 hours after gunfire erupted in Aurora.
Warfare. That's all. It was different calibers guns, many different kinds of guns.
The shooting at the Edge at Lowry Apartments on Dallas Street Sunday night around 11:30 left a man with life-threatening wounds. Police found numerous shell casings. This woman says she heard gunshots and got down, fearing she'd be hit by gunfire. Resident Edward Romero says he's unsuccessfully been complaining about several issues here for months now.
So they disconnected the phones, they're not answering their emails, and they're basically just left us.
Romero's car was also hit by gunfire at the complex that is being operated by the CBZ Management Company. That's the same company that also managed the Fitzsimmons apartment complex, which was recently shut down by the city of Aurora due to repeated code violations. Back at the Edge complex, worries grow.
Every night he's shooting everywhere.
We're told the problems at the complex grew worse when a large number of immigrants began moving in about 6 or 7 months ago. Not long afterward, we're told trash began to pile up and now spills into an alleyway.
And the city is now telling us that it plans to pick up that trash on August 22nd. The CBZ Management Company, meantime, tells us that they have no further comment on this case. And back to that developing news this afternoon that a task force has now been formed to go after a Venezuelan gang. There's no way to tell if it had anything to do with this particular complex. But that video that I saw, I can tell you there were long guns with scopes on them, and several men had guns in their hands shortly before this shooting took place last night. More to come on this story for sure.
Okay, everybody, you saw part A. Stick around for part B because we've got to have the commentary. Wow.